Hey there guys, welcome back to the channel. We have less than few hours for the launch of the new OnePlus 8 series. And it's time to take a look at one of OnePlus's big rival in the Android ecosystem, Samsung. In this video, I will share my thoughts on why OnePlus is now much closer with Samsung than before with the 8 Pro. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Market share. This is an obvious and straight giveaway of the fact that OnePlus is close to Samsung in terms of sales figures. India is the world's second largest smartphone market, but the premium smartphone segment in India is pretty niche, and the major players for a long time were just Apple and Samsung. OnePlus slowly climbed the segment, and in 2018, they trailed the premium segment with 33%, followed by Samsung's 34%, whereas Apple trailed OnePlus with 23%. But with the OnePlus 7 and 7T series in 2019, OnePlus is now leading the premium smartphone segment with identical 33%, which is trailed by Samsung's 26% and Apple's 25%. It is quite fascinating to note that OnePlus has remained consistent at 33% in 2018 and 2019, whereas Samsung has seen great drop and Apple has increased its market share by 2% over last year. So the major reason for OnePlus topping the market share in 2019 was because of the fall of Samsung and Apple. It's a complete flagship now. It should also be noted that OnePlus is bringing the long-awaited flagship-grade features like wireless charging and IP-rated water resistance to the new OnePlus 8 Pro, not the 8. And it is not coming to the 8 Pro as like it is on all other smartphones. The wireless charging feature on the 8 Pro is rated at 30 watt, which is of course proprietary hardware just like Warp Charge, but it also supports 5 watt Qi enabled wireless charging, thus it is covered on that front too. OnePlus smartphones had some water resistant capability, but OnePlus never got the IP certification, which raised questions and definitely hampered the brand name compared to premium rivals like Apple and Samsung. Now the OnePlus 8 Pro will also get the IP certification, making it in line with the Apple and Samsung rivals. OnePlus smartphones always have the advantage of aggressive pricing, and that stays true with the 8 Pro. Though it is expensive than previous OnePlus flagships, the pricing does make sense because of the addition of the latest flagship grade features. In fact, I made a video earlier talking about the price of the new OnePlus 8 series and why does that pricing make sense. I will leave the link for the video in the description and will also add a card up here to check it out. Even though expensive, the 8 series smartphones have a clear edge over the Samsung flagship in terms of pricing. Remember, I told it's much closer now than before? That's because OnePlus still has one particular area to focus on smartphone compared to its rivals. It's a camera. And that's where they may lack the superiority of the Samsung flagships or Apple flagships or even Google. Casually speaking, there's nothing straight out bad about OnePlus's camera. They have great hardware and have produced great shots all the time. It's only when compared with the likes of its rivals like Samsung and Apple, it feels a little underperforming. It's the software and image processing of the OnePlus camera which affects the camera performance overall, and this is where Google, Apple, and Samsung are far more superior than OnePlus. OnePlus had massive gains in the camera performance with the OnePlus 7 and 7T series. I hope that OnePlus has bridged the gap even further with the OnePlus 8 series. Time will be the answer, let's wait and watch. That's all for this video guys. OnePlus has made a great surge in the recent years and now are very close to its premium rivals like Samsung and Apple. The 8 Pro, though on the expensive side, is much closer now than before, and let's see what happens when the 8 Pro launches few hours from now. Until then, stay subscribed to the channel for more videos and give the video a thumbs up if you liked it. Meet you guys in my next one. Peace.